This is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and this is day 7 of your 38 caliber fitness protocol. Today we're doing exercises 1 through 3, 40 through 50, and 10 through 13. So now that we've done all the exercises and you're familiar with them, we're going to take it up a notch. Let's start our warm-up with arm openers. So we're at the end of the week. Congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment. I know that these exercises are tough and that it's, a little bit tougher than the 22 cal. So that's what this is all about, right? So Fireteam Whiskey, we're all about just making progress. No matter where you are in your fitness level, let's do some hip openers that you can continue to progress. So, maybe you struggled here for the first week and, maybe you kind of figured out, oh gosh, I can only do maybe 4 of these rounds, take a little longer breaks. That's okay. You go at your own pace, pause it, take longer breaks, but just get through the workouts, okay? So just do what you can do and make sure that every week you're just pushing it a little bit more. Let's do torso twists. So next week, I want you to maybe take it up a notch just a little bit. Maybe you can only do 4 rounds this time. See if you can do 5 next time. Just take maybe a little longer breaks in between if you can. But just keep progressing as we go through this process. All right, so we're actually starting to mix up the exercises now. So we're going to take it to 30-second intervals. So we started off with the 20-second intervals like we did with the 22 cal, and we're stepping it up a notch because it's all about progress, right? To 30-second intervals. So I'm gonna throw you a little curveball today because we've done all the exercises. You're familiar with them now. So now we're gonna take it up a notch. All right, let's get started. Let's start our timer crisscross squat. So we remember this one. I'm gonna go right into it. My pace is gonna be a little slower because we're just getting warmed up here. This is our little warm-up round. We're crissing across and down to that squat. So maybe I'm not going down as low as I will be, just because I'm getting my legs warmed up here. All right, side knee tuck, coming down to the mat. We only have a 5-second transition, remember? So we've got a little less time to do this to get to the other exercise. Tucking in, so I'm taking my elbow past my knee, squeezing up. These are awesome. I always feel these the next day. Working on those obliques. Getting that body warmed up, getting that core warmed up. All right, flipping over to turned out push-ups. So turning those hands out, going to that plank position, coming down, pushing up. So these are more like in the bicep, lat, a little bit of chest, but not as much. And remember, you do as many to form as you can, and then you can go to that modified and drop those knees. All right, side burpees. Oh yeah. So remember, we're jumping, coming down, popping those legs to the side, popping those legs to the other side. So my pace isn't as fast right now because I'm just getting warmed up, but I'm still watching my form. Woo! All right, C-sit leg circles coming down to the mat. I can go to my forearms here and making big circles. Just pick a direction. I'm going to the right. Starting to get out of breath. Breathe here. All right, starter jumps. Coming up, I'm gonna choose my right leg to be in front, going way back into that lunge, charging up. So I'm making sure I'm going down nice and low in that lunge. So this is a cardio, but it's also a strength, or strength and also cardio. So I'm working that quad. Driving that knee up. All right, Heisman punch. All right, got to get my coordination for this one. So we've added agility and coordination to these workouts. Always about challenging yourself. Woo! All right, gorilla hops coming down, nice and low, working those legs. I'm gonna pop to one side, maybe the length of my mat if I want. See how I'm staying low? Really working those legs. Woo, my quads are burning. Alrighty, this is just round one. All right, low boat, high boat, come on down. So I'm rolling my shoulder blades up off the mat. You can even grab the back of your legs to get a little extra coming up. But I'm not rolling all the way down to the floor, so my shoulder blades are not touching. This may be difficult, depending on where your core strength is at. I'll show you the modified here on round 3. All right, flipping over. Last one here, spider crawl push-up. We're gonna take a big step to the side. Hand is gonna stagger. I'm gonna lower myself as much as I can and lower. So we're focusing on that one side. Really feeling this in the chest. Also getting a little obliques by moving that leg up to that knee. Warming up that back. And good work. All right, so that was round 1. Take a little break. All right, let's go round 2, crisscross squat. So we're speeding it up a little bit now that we're warmed up. See if you can go nice and low. Come on, you got this. Finishing up the week strong. I know it may have been a rough one getting used to the new kind of moves, getting that agility and coordination challenge, side knee tuck coming down. Whoop, I gotta do the other side. Crunching those knees in, trying to get my elbow past my knees. I can use that bottom arm to help lift up and crunch even more. But the second week, as you repeat the exercises and you get a little bit more conditioned, you're gonna feel a lot better, a lot more confident. Turn down push-ups. Again, do as many as you can to form. Then when your form wavers, drop those knees. Yeah, I almost had to go to drop knees. Side burpees. Jumping up, popping those legs to the side, and other. Great work, guys. Now that we're warmed up, we can push it a little bit more. Seconds, that's a long time. You guys are used to 22 or 20, the 22 caliber. C-sit leg circles. Whoop, I'm gonna go the other way. Big circles with your feet. Keep that core nice and strong. Squeeze it. We got this, come on. All right, starter jumps. Pick your other leg. I'm going nice and low. Working that quad. Little bit of cardio with this little hop at the end. So I'm trying to go back as far as I can. Keep that knee behind that front toe. All right, Heisman punch. Yeah, so you're gonna have to adjust here to this 30-second interval. It's gonna feel a lot longer. Might even feel like forever. Gorilla hops. So keeping slow as I can. So I'm not coming up here and I'm doing this. I'm staying low. So those legs are screaming. Working those quads today. Got leg day going. Come on down, low boat, high boat. So I like to grab the backs of my legs when I come up. Helps me get that extra crunch when I get up here. But I'm still not rolling down to that mat. Just to the bottoms of my shoulder blades. So I'm always contracting my abs during this exercise. Spider crawl. Last one here. Try and see if you can step that foot up as high as you can. Great job, guys. Come on, finishing the week strong. Getting used to this new format here. New exercises. Much more complex. Longer intervals. But you can do it. Take a little break. All right, round 3. I'm going to show you all the moves modified just as a reminder. If you are not doing modified, go ahead and stay with the progression, but just, keep in mind that you have those options to switch to if you need it. So let's go right into round 3. Crisscross squat. So modify, tap, tap, down to that squat. But I'm going fast because this is cardio, right? Again, if you need to just stay with what we've been doing, go ahead. But this is just your reminder round of what's available to you. I'd rather you keep moving and do a whole round modified if you need to, than to just take a long break. All right, side knee tuck. Coming down to the mat. So modified here, you're leaving that bottom leg down. So if that one was a little too difficult for you, start with this version. till you get that core a little strong. And core strength, guys, that is everyone's crutch. People do not work on their core strength. Most people, unless you've been kind of doing Pilates all your life. So you may find that these are kind of your weaker events here. Turned out push-ups. So again, when we do push-ups modified, knees are down, hips are pushed forward. And I'm lowering myself. I'm touching the ground with my chest. You don't have to if you don't have that range of motion. There you go, see? I adjusted that range of motion. I'm doing like a half push-up here. But see how my hips are still forward. I'm not doing this. All right, push those hips forward. I'd rather you limit your range of motion up and down than to push that butt back. All right, side burpees for modified. No jumping, hands come down, step to the side, step back up. You gotta move fast though, guys, because this is cardio. And the fact that we're going up and down from standing to plank position is gonna raise that heart rate because you're moving a lot of weight. So you should feel a little out of breath from this one. C-sit leg circles, coming down. All right, modified here. So a couple of options. You can do one big leg circle and then switch, or do the big leg circle both and then tap those heels down, reverse in the other direction. Press heels down. So if you have a hard time keeping it up and maybe it bothers your back like this, rest it down, rest, big circle, rest, and there you go. It shouldn't be so hard on your back. All right, starter jumps. So the only difference here is we're just taking the jump out. But watch that knee, make sure it doesn't go forward to that toe. See how low I'm going in the back here? Charging that knee up. Back, charge that knee up. So based on your range of motion, with what's going on with your knees, maybe it's just the impact, you can't jump. So this is awesome. I'm still feeling this in my quads. And I can appreciate this modification because I've got bad knees too. All right, Heisman punch, modified version. We're gonna shuffle, punch, shuffle, punch, shuffle, punch. Or you can add that knee, but you're just slowing down the pace. So we're just not hopping. We're doing a little shuffle, step, punch, shuffle, step, punch. Or just speed it up, take that knee out. I just want you to move fast and get that heart rate up. So whatever works for you here. All right, gorilla hops. Couple different ways to modify. First, just don't hop, right? You're stepping. So hands come down, step, step, hands, step, step. So hands move first, step, step. See, I'm staying low. What if you don't have that option? What if your knees can't take that pressure? Squat down in a squat, and I just want you to walk as low as you can. Stay low though. That's what this is all about, is working those quads. So I need you to stay low as low as you can. All right, low boat, high boat. Modified here. All right, so you can reach for one leg at a time. So instead of both legs coming up, I'm gonna grab one leg, roll down, shoulder blades are still up, roll up. So just the bottom of my shoulder blades are touching the floor. If that is still too difficult, roll down, roll all the way down, touch that head, and then lift up. So you're doing kind of like a half sit up here. All right, spider crawl, modified. So remember, any push-ups modified are on our knees. We're still coming up with that foot, and I'm trying to touch my knee to my elbow and going into that wide push-up. So I'm still getting that extra complex move here instead of just doing plain wide push-ups. We're adding that oblique part of this Oh, I just wanted to get one more in. Good work. So that's round 3. Take a little break, and let's take it up a notch in round 4. All right, we see the finish line. We've got 2 more rounds. Let's go. Round 4, crisscross squat. Take up your rate here. Move faster. Let's see if we can get that heart rate close to target by the time we get to the end of this workout. Maybe you're like, I'm already at target, Captain Lincoln. This is cray-cray. That's okay. If you need to maybe do 1 round super fast, maybe do the next round a little slower pace or even modified, like for the whole round to get that heart rate back down. Side knee tuck. That works too. The beauty of this program, guys, is that anybody can do it. I mean, as long as you can get up and down off the floor safely, you can do it. There's a modified version, if not several choices, for each exercise. So, no excuse. So I don't want you guys to, injure yourselves by any means, but there's a way to do this for most people. Turn down push-ups. Again, do as many as you can to form. And then once you start to waver with your form, drop those knees. See, I had to drop my knees. It's okay. I'm gonna do more now that I was able to modify. Get more reps in. Oh yeah, side burpee. Come on, let's speed it up. Getting close, we need to get to that target heart rate. That's how we're gonna get that excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, which makes you burn more calories, forces your body to start burning fat for energy. Woo! C-set leg circle. Coming down. Big circles here, guys. Everything nice and tight in the middle. Use this time to control your breathing. So you should be out of breath from those burpees. And now we get a little recovery time from that. Coming up, starter jumps. So I'm gonna see if I can get maybe that back knee down, tap it down, launch myself out of that. So that's a little bit of a progression here. Oh yeah, those quads. Got those quads. All right, Heisman punch. You don't have to wait for the timer. I just go right into it. Some moves take longer to get into than others. Getting that heart rate up. Oh yeah, breathing hard. Gorilla hops. Stay low. And if you don't have that much room, you can stay here, hands in one position, and really target those quads. But I'm staying low. Quads are feeling it. Got some serious legs going today. Woo! All right, low boat, high boat. See if I can come up as high as I can. Grab the backs of your legs if you need to. Out of breath. We're working. Spider crawl push-up. These are one of my favorites. I really like these. It's not just a boring push-up. I like different push-ups. Because you gotta do push-ups, right? That should be a staple of your strength routine. But there's so many different ways you can kind of amp it up. And this is one of them. And those turned out push-ups. So we're doing couple of pretty cool push-up exercises. Good work. All right, round 4. Quick break. Let's finish up. All right, round 5, let's go. We see the finish line? Let's do this. Speed it up, crisscross squat. Do everything as fast as you can, but keep your form nice and safe. So let's speed this up. Come on, let's get to target heart rate. If you're not already there, you have those fancy smart watches, you can tell. I don't, I have an old-fashioned watch. I'm an old-fashioned kind of gal. It's that soldier in me. I don't need no tech, I'm a grunt. Woo! All right, side knee tuck. Give me an old-fashioned map and compass. Ruck on my back. I'm good to go. I don't need anything else. I don't need a fancy GPS. And that's also what's so cool about our workouts. You can do these out in the middle of the woods. We had a pilot program participant who was out in the field for a while with his unit, turned out push-ups. And he did these workouts with his guys right next to their vehicles. I think they're like some, armor company. And they did these right out there in the middle of the field. So you can do this anywhere. No equipment required to get an awesome workout. Strength and cardio. Speaking of cardio, let's do some side burpees. Come on, speed it up, but do it safely. Come on, we got this. Last round. Finish this week. Finish strong. Day 7. Let's do it. C-sit, leg circle. Big circle. Whatever version you're doing, just keep it strong. We're almost done. Control that breathing. Take this opportunity to control the breathing. Taking deep breaths, recovering a little bit. Starter jumps. I'm gonna pick my weak leg for this last one because it's an uneven number. So that's what I would recommend. Since I've already done each twice, pick my non-dominant side to do the last round. Quads are burning. Serious leg time today. Heisman punch. Come on. Speed it up. We got this. Finish strong, guys. Gorilla hops. Stay low. Come on. I know those legs are screaming. We got this. Stronger legs, stronger quads, mean faster run times, mean more sit-ups, more leg raises. If you're doing those for your physical fitness test, coming down, low boat, high boat. Finish strong. We got abs, we got strength, that's it. All right, spider crawl, flip over. Wide arms. Finish strong. Do these to form. I'm not rushing through these. I'm just gonna go as low as I can. Get that knee up as high as I can. Make every rep count. You're not getting stronger. You're getting weaker. Great work. I'm not even coming up or staying down. Let's stretch. Fantastic job, guys. Day 7. It's a wrap. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Straighten those legs out in front of you as much as you can. Do not fold yourself in half. Just lean forward. Keep that chest open. See how you can see my heart? I'm not blocking it with my head. Look up at me, guys. Look up. Look at the flag if you don't want to look at me. Take deep breaths. All right, so those 30-second intervals. Woo! Those are challenging, right? Yeah. So it seems like a lot longer than the 20 seconds we did. All right, let's flip over to child's pose. Nice wide legs, pushing down and back. You can lay your head down now. I'm not going to because I'm talking to you. Pushing down and back, active here. So that 10-second difference, all right? That is called progression. So the 38 cal, the difference is, yes, we are only doing the 10 exercises, but for 5 rounds, not 6, like we did with the 22 cal. But the intervals are longer. So the workout times are about the same. Actually, this one's a little shorter. Thread that arm through for a deltoid stretch. So you're still pushing back into child's pose. You're gonna thread that arm through. Put a little body weight on it. Don't push too hard. Not where you feel pain, just enough for a stretch into the lat and into the deltoid. So it's a progression. You know, we showed you the workouts, the exercises, because they are a little bit more complex in the first week. And then as soon as we showed you all of them, we take it up a notch. And we go to 30-second intervals, which is kind of at the peak for most people. Let's switch arms for a high-intensity interval. There's some programs out there that do 40-second, even maybe a minute, which I don't personally agree with as a trainer, because I don't feel like most people can actually do a high-intensity level for that amount of time.
because you're going to slow down, right? You're definitely going to slow down. You're going to start hitting a wall around 30 seconds if you're really fit, maybe even 20, 25 if you're moderately fit. So we find ways to kind of challenge you a little bit more by adding the agility and coordination without adding the crazy amount of time. Great job, guys. So proud of you. Week 1, day 7, done. This is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and I brought you your 38 caliber fitness WOD of the day, day 7.